This is the part of the main program used by the Options app. It first starts out by modding the var state with 2. So it's going to divide 2 into the value of state and put the remainder into state. Well, dividing by 2, the remainder can only be 0 or 1. If it's 0, it means that a subcanvas is going to be used. If it's 1, it means that the operation is going to be in canvas 3. Next, it takes the game number and mods it with 13. Therefore, its remainder is 0 through 12. Well, that's the value that it's going to use for the option for the dots action. Then it goes on to do the background color for the dots app. You see here, canvas 1, color is going to be 970, and it's going to color in the whole canvas because it's 410 tall, 1010 wide, and the upper left hand corner is 00. So that's going to be the background color. Then it comes down here and says display note 74 in the blue box. Then it makes sure the canvas is 2, which is the normal canvas. Then it says it's going to build a rectangle, and we see here the color is black, so we know what that is. That's going to be the return rectangle, where it's going to say return in red. Then it says that rectangle is clickable, and it's going to be click number 5. So click 5 will be active if someone clicks on the black rectangle. Well, the next line is the instruction click, which says if it's not 5 active, go to JK, which is down here. But if they did click on the black rectangle, that means they want to return. So what it does is it sets the app pick to 0, meaning no app has been picked. Does a collect, which erases all clickable areas that may have been made by the Options app. And then if it had continued, it went down here. I'm going to up the screen a little bit. Alright, it's going to set X to 800, Y to 44, the color to red, and the font to bold, 22 points, and it's going to write return in the black rectangle. Then it's going to go on to make another rectangle. This one's going to appear below the black one because its Y value is 80. The other one was 10, so it's going to be below it. Its color is going to be dark green. And here it makes the rectangle, fills it with dark green, and it is clickable. It boxes that rectangle, gives it click number 6. Well, right away it checks to see if 6 has been clicked. If it hasn't been clicked, it goes to JM down here. If it is clicked, it's going to change the value of state. In a clever way, it's going to add 1 to it and then mod it with 2. So if it's 0, it's going to become 1. If it's 1, well, this adds it, makes it 2, but when it mods it with 2, it becomes 0. So in other words, it switches it from 0 to 1 or 1 to 0. Logic is being done here with mathematics. Now I'm going to up it again. And I'm going to go back here, and then it sets X to 890, Y to 110, makes the color white, bold 22 points, and puts the word change into the green box. Now, it's going to go to subprogram 6, tab 19, and display the clickable options box, options 0 to 12. That's the brown box that's at the top of the screen. That is always going to be displayed when it runs the app. Then it calls tab 20 of subprogram 6 and shows the two red hexagons before the subcanvas is made. However, the one red rectangle is now going to be on canvas 3. Then it does a tick on 120, which means it's going to go from 0 to 119. And the very next statement says if it's less than 25, go to JC. That means it's not going to do anything else, which means it's not going to do the green star or make the subcanvas. It does that to show you that the red hexagon is made first before the rest is done. It's on the screen before the operation for dots is taken. So if however, it is not less than 25, it's going to come down here. It's going to create the subcanvas if the state is 0. And it's going to go here and show the star pattern and use the dots options in game number. So it's going to say dots, the pattern, game number. Well, that's the part of the options app that is in the main program.